Greeting Navizan, with the spirit of nation, we're back again in the Navy Weekly News. On this edition, we have a special information about the Indonesian Navy Joint Marine Operation Exercise 2024. Let's move with me, Sergeant Sanjaya, and this is the Navy Weekly News. The Indonesian Navy held the Arjuna 24th Joint Marine Operation Exercise Lat Ops Lagap in Java and Bali Sea. This exercise was held in an effort to defend the sovereignty of Indonesian waters. The 2024 Sea Operation Exercise Lat Ops Lagap was held by the Indonesian Navy involving a number of warships of the Republic of Indonesia and carry out a special weapon firing in the waters of the Java Sea and North Bali. Lat Ops Lagap is a form of continuation of various kinds of training that have been carried out previously. This exercise is codenamed Arjuna 24 and has the theme TNI Kogaslap carrying out Ops Lagap in the Java Sea and Bali Sea in order to maintain the sovereignty of the Republic of the Indonesian waters. In Lat Ops Lagap 2024, the Indonesian Navy deployed dozens of elements of the Republic of the Indonesian warship consisting of shooting duty, security duties, electronic warfare duty, as well as element of assistance duty consisting of 1 KRI and 2 aircraft. More than 2,000 Indonesian Navy soldiers were involved in the exercise. Apart from a number of drones from the Naval Aviation Centers also took a part in the exercise scenario being carried out. Chief of the Indonesian Navy Admiral Dr. Muhammad Ali, who was directly present at the exercise from the KRI ship Dr. Suharto 990, said that the shooting of special weapon had been carried out smoothly and successfully. Special weapon firing was carried out by KRI Halasan 930 and KRI Kapak 925, which fired Exocet MM40O Block 3 missiles, KRI Yosudarso 373 fired CHO2 missiles, and the KRI Alugoro 405 submarine fired Black Shark torpedo. The missile shooting target object is approximately 35 nautical miles from the shooting element. The shooting and missile hit the target, and the target was successfully sunk. The Indonesian Navy is holding the exercise as a form of coaching, as well as measuring the ability of defense equipment and Indonesian Navy soldiers to realize operational preparedness in guarding Indonesian maritime sovereignty. Hone your international language skills well. Naval Academy Cadet held joint English conversation activity at the United States Consulate General in Surabaya. The head of Naval Academy for Science and Technology, Marine Colonel Kakung Priambodo, always a foreign language extracurricular supervisor, explained that this activity aimed to increase insight, knowledge, and understanding, as well as provide experience for all AAL cadets regarding various things related to the U.S. Consulate General, especially those in Surabaya. Apart from that, this activity can train the abilities and skill of AAL cadets in communicate using English, which is an international language. Various interesting activities were held during this visit, including introduction and information on program organized by the American Consul General, fire management training session, as well as question and answer session to exchange information interactively. The governor of the Indonesian Naval Academy, Rear Admiral TNI Supardi, responded positively to this joint English conversation activity because it can equip the cadet with various knowledge about activity at the Consulate General, as well as train international language skills, which of course will later become a profile for sight when the cadet get ready to become the Navy officers. Meanwhile, Mr. Joshua Sendas, Public Affairs Officer of the U.S. Consulate General Surabaya, hoped that this activity can be a very extraordinary experience and is very happy to be able to meet the OAL cadets and hope to be able to work together in the future events. Taking part as a companion for the cadets in the joint English conversation is a Lieutenant Colonel Buandiru as the head of Laboratorium English with other lectures. Joint Exercise Reconnaissance Exchange Reconnect 2024 between U.S. Marine Force Recon and Marine Amphibious Reconnaissance by holding free-fall combat using Indonesian Navy aircraft. Reconnect 2024 joint exercise between 1st Reconnaissance Battalion, 1st Marine Expeditionary Force, U.S. MIR 4 pact with Marine Amphibious Reconnaissance of the Indonesian Navy, entering an airborne infiltration capability exercise by carrying out combat freefall using NC-212200 Euphokar aircraft belonging to Pus Penerbal 1st Air Wing 600 Squadron from Pondok Cabe Air Base, South Tangerang. The combat freefall exercise was held in 440 an altitude of 10,000 feet with the dropping zone at the Pondok Cabe Air Base. This exercise was a valuable opportunity to exchange knowledge and experience, both during training and during operation carried out by each unit. Battalion Commander Amphibious Reconnaissance 1st Marine Major Marin Laili Nugroho emphasized that all soldiers in carrying out parachute activity must prioritize security and safety without neglecting the parachuting technique of tactics that have been mastered. The mission of the main goal, but security and safety are an inherent part that is always present in every amphibious reconnaissance soldiers in carrying out duties with the principle of mission first. And that's our Navy Weekly News this week. Don't forget to keep up our Navy News in Bahasa by subscribing to our channel on YouTube. And don't forget to turn on the notification to get notified for more updates. Follow us in our social media on Instagram, X, and Facebook, and keep up supporting us to serve the best for our nation. Jas Viva, Jaya Mahe. The sea, we are champion. And I'm Sergeant Sanjaya, and nice to see you again in Navy Weekly News next week.